Attorney General Jeff Sessions, he wants to withhold funds from sanctuary cities. We got that. However, the city of Seattle has filed a lawsuit calling the withholding of federal funds unconstitutional. Here's the mayor. Roll tape.
The U.S. Constitution says that the federal government may not coerce local governments by denying them federal dollars. They are not germane if they are not germane to the program in question. Yet that is exactly what the president's order does.
Hey, Judge Napolitano is here. I noticed the use of the word constitution. That means you're involved in this. Who's right here?
Well, there are deficiencies in both arguments. The lawsuit is premature because they can't sue the government until the government stops giving them money that the government is contractually obligated to give. And the Attorney General and the executive branch can't impose conditions on the receipt of money after the money has started to flow. So they're going to have block grants in the new Trump budget in the new fiscal year that starts October 1st. They could say, for example, to Seattle, here's $100 million. You accept it on the following conditions. List the conditions.
Yes.
One of them is every agent, servant, and employee will cooperate with ICE. You'll cooperate with the feds on this. You'll cooperate with the feds on that. If Seattle takes that money, they're bound by that condition.
Okay, so they can do it.
Yes,
the feds can do it.
But what the Trump administration is trying to do is impose the conditions on money already received from the Obama administration. It's too late. The Supreme Court said the conditions have to be clear and they have to be at the outset. They can't be added later on.
I remember when they wanted to raise the drinking age to 21.
Yes, how did
some
they
states
do
would
that?
not go along with it, and then they had to go along with it because otherwise they would have lost federal funds, and they caved.
So the states got a fortune to repave federal highways.
Right.
And South Dakota said, we want the money, but we're not going to change the speed limit, and we're not going to change the drinking age. And the Supreme Court of the United States said, you don't want to change the speed limit, you don't want to change the drinking age, you're not getting the cash. If you accept the cash, you accept the conditions.
Back to Seattle and sanctuary cities. The feds, President Trump, can say, here's the money. You can only spend it if you meet these terms. And that's legit looking forward into the future. What I'm trying to get at, Judge, is the feds have the power to make the Seattles of this world say, OK, we give in.
Look, the feds can enforce federal law. Seattle cannot interfere with the enforcement of federal law. But Seattle also can't become part of that enforcement at its own expense unless it's pursuant to some federal dollars and they've agreed to do it.
Am I right in saying that in the future the feds can win?
Yes.
Thank you.
Because I think that the president is going to have no trouble getting the condition. The condition is imposed by Congress at the time they award the grant.
Get it in.
I would think so.
But eventually we'll win.
Yes, but it can't be imposed retroactively.
I got it out of you in the end, Judge.
Yes.
It's like pulling teeth.
You are really starting to understand American law, Stuart. How is that?
It's only been 40 years.